Okay guys, welcome back to another ATC Revolution video. I'm going to try something a little different today. Going to attempt to make a how-to video here. How to change the oil on your 86, 87, 200X. So the things you'll need are socket to fit your drain plug down here. It's on the right side, right behind the brake pedal there. Right there. In my case, it's 17 millimeter. I'm only using the 3/8 breaker bar just to make it easier to break it loose. I'm not going to use this to put it back on. We don't want to strip it out. And then you'll need, and then once you got your socket situation straightened out, you'll need 2 quarts of this stuff here. This is all I run in my trikes. Just Honda GN4 1040. Now it's not going to use all 2 quarts, but you still need 2 either way. It's going to take 1 whole quart and, you know, almost all of this one. I think it's about 1.6 or 1.8 or something like that quarts. But yeah, so get yourself 2 of them and get your tool set up to take that out, and I'll get that knocked loose and out of there, and we'll go from there. Now another thing is, when you're changing your oil, you always want to run your engine for, you know, say 5 or 10 minutes, warm it up a little bit so that oil will come out of there, you know, easier. You don't want to change it just cold, so I've already done that part, so I'm ready to pull my drain plug out and let the oil drain. Okay guys, got the drain plug out, got the oil draining, got the dipstick, the full plug there opened up. Just letting that oil run out. Also got a new drain plug up here. We're gonna see if this works out. Just a CNC machined billet plug with a magnet on there, basically. Yeah, just a magnetic drain plug to catch a shaving. So there's a stock one. There's a new one. The new one's a little shorter, so I have to feel that out and make sure there's going to be enough thread engagement there, but it's a right thread, so it looks like it's going to work. That drain plug is for a 400EX or 350 Rancher, I believe. It's the same thread as the plug on my 86 200X, so it looks like it's going to work. So I'll try that out and see. But right now I'm just going to let the oil finish draining out, and after that's done I'll get back with you. So another tip I forgot to mention there when you're doing your oil, guys, it's always a good idea to get a clean container or 2, and when you're draining the oil you should always take a sample, you know, in a clean container. That way you can check your oil and see if there's metal shavings in it, you know. If you do that every time, it might save your motor. You know, you might catch something before it goes terribly wrong. So I'd highly recommend doing that. I did it right here with mine. That oil is like brand new. Okay guys, oil's done draining. Got a new drain plug here. I already threaded it in. It looks like it's going to work perfectly. So yeah, like I said before, this drain plug is on eBay listed for 400EX and Rancher 350. So if you have a 2nd gen 200X and you'd like to get one of these for yourself to catch some of the metal, yeah, that's where I got this. So let's put this back in and get her filled up with oil. Threads in there, perfect. I guess it's gonna be plenty long enough. Okay, so now that's a 13mm socket now, so I got that set up on my ratchet right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that back up, and we'll worry about filling her up with oil. Okay guys, got the new billet drain plug installed. Looks pretty good. Got her funnel set up, ready to fill the oil. Trike's sitting level. So yeah, let's start adding oil. This first quart, we're just going to go ahead and send the whole thing because we know it's going to take all of it. So the first quart in. Okay guys, we got first quart in it. Now I'll just quickly demonstrate what to do from here to finish topping it off. What I like to do, I like to save this empty quart from the first one that you put in. Put that right there for your funnel stand. That way you're not making a mess and it just collects all the oil. So basically you're just going to keep your empty quart here to transfer your funnel to. Add more oil and you know, take the funnel out, put it there, put your dipstick in, set it there just like this, and then pull it out. As you can see, it's just touching the bottom of the dipstick with one quart. But yeah, you're just basically gonna keep adding from the extra quart we got here until we got this to the full mark. So I'm gonna do that until I got it close to being full, and then I'll get back with you guys to show you where I'm at. Okay guys, so went ahead and added pretty much half of that second quart. As you can see, that put me about a third of the way to the full mark, so we got more to go yet. So wipe that off, put that in my nice dipstick holder from Rob Wicks here. And I'm just going to keep adding a little bit by a little bit until we get to that full mark. That way we don't overfill it. And okay, I'll give that a moment to settle, and then we'll pull the funnel out and check it on the dipstick. Okay guys, so that's about what I have left out of that second quart. As you can see, it almost used all of that. One thing I should probably mention though is when I do my oil changes, if you just pull the drain plug out on this and let it sit, there's always going to be some oil in the cases that doesn't come out. So I always pull the plug and let it sit till it quits draining, and then at that point I tip it up on the side and get that excess oil out. I mean, it's something that's not necessary, and it's not in any of the manuals or nothing. I mean, you don't have to do it that way. That's just the way I do it. So, you know, it's obviously going to use more than whatever the OEM spec is, 1.6 or 1.8 quarts, you know, because I'm tipping it up, getting that extra oil out. But I'm thinking that should be ready at the full, so I'll pull the dipstick out and see how it looks here. Yeah. As you can see, that is right at the full mark. So I'm gonna go ahead and call that good. And that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. Okay. So now what I'll probably do is kick it over a few times with the kill switch off. Get that oil moving around a little bit, and then I'll fire it up and let it run for a little while, and check that oil again and make sure that level is still where it needs to be. Then if it's not, I'll top it off. If it's good to go, then it's good to go. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to changing your oil on your second gen 200Xs.